Hi everybody, it's Matt here. You are about to listen to the latest episode of the Listies Make You LOLcast. This is a message for all of the parents listening. If you'd like to support the making of this podcast, you can do that by buying us a baby chino at www.buymeacoffee.com/thelisties. That's buymeacoffee.com/thelisties. Thanks very much and enjoy the episode. Bye.
Hi, Matt, are we rolling?
No, I don't think we are, Rich, because the mobile dog wash is standing still.
Oh, good. Moment. We've got the chocks under the wheels. Yep. Last thing I want to do is be rolling. Okay?
Ah, good. Whoa, now we're rolling!
Welcome, everybody, to the Listies Make You LOLcast. My name's Rich, and this is Matt.
Hello, everybody. My name is Matt, and I am very happy to say that I am the guest today on the Listies Make You LOLcast.
No, you're not, Matt. You're one of the hosts.
I am.
We can't afford guests.
Rich, I've done no preparation.
We can't afford guests. What are you talking about?
Rich, we get lots of doll-ups from the amazing sponsors that Nan organises for the Listies Make You LOLcast.
Speaking of Nan, what's she doing? Where is she? She's supposed to be helping us.
Well, you know how in the last episode of our lives, Nan had to go to an island off the coast of Thailand to pick up her mail.
Koh Samui, Koh Tai, one of those anyway. Yeah, I do remember that.
Well, she was flying her way back here to the mobile dog wash / recording studio that is our lives.
Yeah.
And she said that the plane got delayed and it had to make an emergency landing in Hawaii. So she's in Hawaii.
Hawaii? What did she say that she had to do there? Like, why did the plane have to land in Hawaii?
Something about restocking the mixers?
That must be like an engine thing.
Yeah, it must have something to do with the petrol in the engine or something like that. But anyway, so she's not here, so it's me on the buttons.
Quick question about the globe. In my mind, because at the moment the podcast studio, even though it's mobile, is actually parked halfway between Melbourne and Sydney in an undisclosed location because, we don't want to get swamped by fans. But
let's just say I can see Albury and Which can see Wodonga.
That's right. That's a joke for all the Australians out there because no one else will get that. But anyway, Albury, Wodonga.
I can see the Buddha and you can see the Pesh. Does that work there?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, good.
I can see the Istan and you can see the bull.
Wait, this bull?
Put the bull away.
Sorry.
If you're in Thailand and you're flying to halfway between Melbourne and Sydney, Hawaii's not on the way. Hawaii is a long way away from both of those places.
Oh, that's a good point, Rich. So are you saying that if you had to fly from Thailand back to where we
Albury,
are
Wodonga.
in Australia, the plane wouldn't go over Hawaii?
No, Matt, not unless... if we're all going along with the fact that the Earth is a globe, which I believe in 2025 we mostly are.
Still under debate.
Yeah, we mostly are. We mostly agree with that. Yes. So, Hawaii.
Well, it must have been a big emergency then. That's all I can think of. It must have been a huge emergency for them to fly all the way to Hawaii.
Yeah.
So I'm, for one, glad that Nan is safe and that her texting fingers are safe.
I hope they restock those mixers and that the plane's able to take off again.
Yeah. Rich, she did also send a message this morning saying that she still has a lot of rice cookers. So if there's anybody out there in LOLcast land who needs a rice cooker...
Not me.
Nan's still
Not me. I told you in an earlier episode that my favourite thing to buy at Aldi is microwavable rice, so don't even need it.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. What have you been up to, Matt?
Oh, well, Rich, I'm very excited to introduce you to somebody new, a new addition to our family.
Okay.
So, my pet rock Puglet.
Unfortunately, yes, I do admit to that. Yeah.
Okay, so Puglet has a new friend.
Oh.
Look, there you go, look.
Oh, what? It looks a lot the same as Puglet, except it's got two eyes.
It's Puglet's twin.
Okay.
Puglet's twin.
Who's got two eyes. So did you in fact just find the original eye that you lost?
No, Rich, I do not know where that ended up.
Okay.
So I just went down to the crafting store and bought some more googly eyes and put it on. And Rich, I'm very happy to introduce you to Tuglet.
Okay.
Puglet and Tuglet and their friends.
Puglet.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Honestly.
Say hello.
Hello, Tuglet. Nice to meet you.
And say hello.
One question, Matt. Does Tuglet skim? If we go to the beach, can I make him skim across the water out to sea?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, but that sounds very hazardous to his eyes. What have you been doing?
Oh, I tell you what I've been doing, Matt, because, it's coming up to my birthday soon.
It is?
It is. It is. My birthday's very soon. It's in a month and a half. So I'm just giving you...
Which makes it the 57th of September.
Okay.
I remember that every year.
Yes, sure. Whatever. I'm going to give you a day-to-day countdown. But I've been getting all of the wrapping paper in the house, all the little remnants, and gluing it with PVA glue back into sheets. Good for recycling, because I know that you never buy wrapping paper. And even though I don't know why I love wrapping paper, it's actually my favorite thing. You can wrap up anything. I love it. So, yeah.
Oh,
that's what I've been doing.
Rich, do you remember that time for Christmas you gave me wrapping paper?
Yes. And I also...
But the clever thing was, you wrapped it.
I did. My poem today is about wrapping paper. It's a rap about wrapping paper. It's called Let's Rap About Wrapping Paper.
Rich, where do you come up with these ideas?
It's called The Muse, not the band from the thousands.
Hang on, Rich. I'm just going to give you some background music for this while you tell everybody where your ideas come from. Go.
My ideas drift from the...
Oh, sorry, Rich. I pressed a series of wrong buttons there. Now, what's going to be on this episode of our lives?
Well, I hope you got some of that, because that was the best off the top of my head speaking about creativity I've ever done. Now, it's funny we're talking about what we've been doing, because I've actually also been writing a comic book, you see. And yeah, a bit of creativity.
That sounds fun.
The thing is, I don't know. It's really hard because a clever person once said to me, design the evil villain and you will have your story. Okay?
Was that Nan?
It was Nan, actually. Yeah. And she was talking about her ex-boyfriends. Anyway, she said you got to come up with your evil villain first. So, I've got a list of evil villains.
Oh, this is going to be so good.
Okay, good.
Cool.
Though they are bad. They are the worst of the worst. They're evil. Evil.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
These evil villains are so nasty. They're just the worst. Like if they were on a tram, they wouldn't even give up their seat for like someone who had a sore leg.
Oh, that is
Evil.
great. So once you know the evil villain, you know the superhero. Good.
That's right. Okay, so Drizzlebot. That's an idea I had. So Drizzlebot can harness the weather to make it slightly rainy.
Oh, that is so annoying.
Yeah, his evil lair, Edinburgh Castle. Right. Parking inspector. He's always there, lurking in the shadows to give you a ticket.
Oh.
Okay, that's not so good.
to
All right.
work.
Microwave. His superpower is knowing exactly how long to put something in the microwave, but he never tells you.
Oh, that is so evil.
Yeah, so it's like, put that cup of tea in for 3 minutes. Far too hot. Put that stew in to warm up for 2.5 minutes. Not long enough. Cold stew in the middle. Not good.
But microwave would know, and he won't tell.
Yeah, microwave would know and not tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit high concept.
Okay. Rich, can I just say, usually with a supervillain, their plan is like about destroying the world.
Yeah.
Or like blowing up the moon. Or something like
Matt,
that.
Have you ever burnt your tongue on a really too hot cup of tea?
No.
That will ruin your day.
Okay. All right, cool. Convinced. Keep going.
Instructo Destructo. Their evil plan is to destroy all of the instructions at IKEA. So everybody gets their furniture home and they don't know how to build it and they get really frustrated.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Frustrated.
Instructed.
That sounds frustrating.
Okay, you're not into that. Leaf Sweep Neato. They create a tiny whirlwind that destroys any piles of leaves. So you spend all day sweeping up your leaves and then there's a whirlwind and the leaves go everywhere. Ruins everyone's day.
Okay. What about like things with like lasers or like mass earthquakes or stuff like that?
Okay.
Got any of those?
Yeah, I've got one that has to do with a body part that really can destroy your day. And that would destroy the world.
Okay.
Thing in the shoer. Okay?
Okay.
Thing in the shoer waits for you to walk down the street and then bam! Magics a stone into your shoe. Thing in your shoer strikes again! There's an example of how they would speak.
Okay. Next.
No? Oh, okay. The dripper uses quantum physics and ensures that everyone everywhere, every time they got a clean shirt on, they drip a tomato soup or even any brown soup or a green soup, any color soup. The color's not important, but it drips on the shirt, ruins the shirt.
Oh, okay.
The dripper. The dripper.
So would the superhero to that be like Nappy Sandman?
Yes, but non-brand aligned.
Okay.
Because we wouldn't be sure about the...
Aldi Sandman.
Well, yeah, even, but like for America, do they have Aldi in America? I don't know.
No. If Nam was here, she'd Google it.
Probably like dry clean person, just dry cleaned.
Dry cleanotron.
Individual. Dry cleanotron individual.
Okay.
Smoke alarmageddon. Every time you make toast, the alarm goes off. Whose fault is that? Smoke alarmageddon! Beep, beep, beep. No, I can see you're not interested in that
Again,
one.
Rich, these are good. These are good, but they're not. They lack a certain fear element.
More fear. Even worse. You think I should make them even more diabolical?
Yeah, even more evil, Rich. Really push. Make them more evil.
Good suggestion. The Remotrix. She transports remote controls into other dimensions at the exact moment you find it. So you find your remote and then pow, it's gone. The Remotrix strikes again. I'm the Remotrix. You want your remote control? They strike again. I send it to another dimension. The Remotrix.
Oh no, Rich, that's terrible.
The Remotrix.
That is genuinely terrible. You'd never be able to watch YouTube ever again. That one I genuinely do think would make a great comic book. It's relatable. Everybody loses a remote sometimes.
Yes.
And it is world-ending when it happens.
I didn't specify what type of remote it was. So like maybe it's a remote for like unlocking the nuclear submarine. So they get like, whoop, whoop. And, oh no, where's the remote? Can't unlock the nuclear submarine.
Rich, they would totally use a whoop whoop to unlock and lock a nuclear sub. What's more secure than that?
Exactly, but there'd be one crucial difference. Because it's underwater, it would actually sound like this.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's underwater.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I got one last one. Dr. Sniff. He sits next to you with a constantly running nose. And he never wipes. And he's just like...
That is...
drives you crazy.
Evil. That's actually
diabolical.
Evil. That's actually evil.
Could be could be teamed up. You know, the dripper, Dr. Sniff, they could be together. One drips soup, the other one drips snot. Gross.
Yuck.
You know?
And now for something completely different.
In a world where justice has failed and nothing is as it seems, one man is destined to rule them all.
Oh my goodness, the firework and knife factory is in flames. And my kitten is stuck on the floor right above the crocodile anger management classes. Please, anybody, will you save my kitten?
Rightio.
Thank you. You've saved Mr. Snugglebutt. Here's a wheelbarrow full of gold.
Rightio.
Excuse me, sir. You have just performed the bravest act ever to be live streamed to the world. What do you have to say to the entire internet?
Rightio. This summer, witness a man whose superpower is as powerful as it is super.
Look at that guy. That normal, everyday guy. He's got legs and walking along. Nah, I'm leg guy.
Haha, what a weirdo, Walkie Man. What do you think of us being mean to you, Walkie Man?
Rightio.
Wow, you're right. I just criticise others to help my own low self-esteem.
Yeah, I'm going to go and change my ways and open a bird sanctuary.
Rightio.
Hi, my name's Bob McBobhead, and I choose who's gonna run for Prime Minister of the world.
Rightio.
What do you think? You want to give it a go? Leading the world, being Prime Minister of the world?
Rightio. But just when they thought it was over.
Literally every problem in the world has been fixed. Thanks, World Prime Minister. Have a holiday.
Rightio.
I am an alien from the planet Zix-Point Delta. Our peoples could perpetually fight over which country has the best song. Our global song contest wars have driven us to the brink of extinction. Please, are you able to help us?
Nah. Just kidding. Rightio.
Single poop. That is what us aliens say when we are happy. Single poop, single poop, single poop.
The guy who says rightio to everything. Coming soon to a cinema near you. Rightio.
Will you be seeing that? That looks rubbish.
Oh, I thought that looked pretty good.
Really?
Hey, or actually, Rich, ask me if we should go and see that movie.
Do you think we should go and see that?
Rightio.
I do an impersonation of him.
You do. Ask me if I think we should see that movie.
Rich, should we go and see that movie?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Didn't seem like a thing you'd be interested in seeing.
And now it's time to plug the tour.
Oh, my goodness. Now, Rich, we've had a lot of requests for Tourbot to make another appearance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but unfortunately, they're not here this week.
What's that? Where have they gone?
They've gone on tour.
That's not what's supposed to happen. Tourbot's supposed to stay at home
Richard's-
and tell everybody when we go on tour.
It's not Tourbot's fault that our podcast is a star-making machine, okay? But the good thing about this is, Rich, is that Tourbot is also going to all of the same venues that we're going to on our tour. Isn't that convenient?
Oh, really? Okay, so should we tell everyone about Tourbot's tour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here are the places that Tourbot's going on tour.
Okay.
To Kerrang.
We're going there.
Geelong.
Yep.
The Round.
Wow.
Seymour Centre. Taree. Coffs Harbour.
Yep, keep going.
Cessnock.
More.
Hobart.
Tell us more.
Launceston.
Do more.
Wollongong.
Do more.
Then we go to the UK and we're going to do Edinburgh Festival.
Correct.
And then Little Angel Theatre in London.
Oh, that's a puppet festival.
Yes. Chester Storyhouse in Chester.
Oh.
The Arts Depot in North Finchley, London.
Yes.
Then we're back to Australia.
Yep.
And we go to Redland Performing Arts Centre.
Yep.
Darwin Entertainment Centre. Wyndham Cultural Centre.
Yep.
Bunjil Place, Narre Warren. Lighthouse Theatre, Warrnambool. Portland Arts Centre in Victoria, not in Portland in America. Goulburn Performing Arts Centre, the Q in Queanbeyan, and the Arts House in Wyong. Why not? Can you believe that we're going to these places and also Tourbot is going as well?
So if you'd like to see Tourbot, just go to our website because Nan is now also managing Tourbot. So if you'd like to go to see Tourbot, you can go to our website, get details for Tourbot's tour. And why not come and see our show as well? You know?
What? How are we playing second fiddle to Tourbot?
Rich.
Who is this upstart?
The fame is a fickle thing.
I think it's time to hear from our sponsors.
Oh, okay, yeah. Rich, this is how we keep the podcast mooing, isn't it?
Yep.
The Listeroonis out there in the world organise these incredible sponsors to sponsor the Listies Make You Lol Cow or whatever this thing is called, and then we get loads and loads of doll-ups. So, this week we get a letter. It says this.
Hi, Matt and Rich. Our names are Hazel 10 and Max 6. Unusual names.
That's really
to have a
weird,
number
isn't
in your
it?
name.
Well,
Yeah, it's
what-
like Ben 10.
Okay, from now on I want you to call me Matt 9.
What about Maximilian? That's quite good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, call me that.
And we are big Listies fans. Our favourite songs are The Ultimate Sandwich and Haunted Toothbrush. And we listen to every episode of the LOLcast.
Wait, Rich, do you think they'll listen to this one?
Well, it remains to be seen. That's why we have to maintain a high standard. Anyway,
okay.
back to the letter. We have some sponsors for your show. We recorded them for you so you can play them if you like.
Oh, okay, sure. Here we go.
Cold Wheels. They're toy cars that don't move because their wheels are frozen. Cold Wheels. We sell tracks, hoops, and jumps, but you won't need any of them because the cars don't move. Cold Wheels. Buy yours today.
Cold Wheels?
Ah, that was good. Thanks, Hazel. That's Hazel's. And now let's hear Max's.
Red leather, yellow leather. Okay, this is my sponsor, Lego. It's like Lego, but it's only for your legs. Buy it now.
Oh, I mean, both sound like amazing sponsors for the Listies Make You LOLcast.
There is a postscript, Matt.
Okay.
Also, I, Hazel, have a podcast that I make with my friend. It's called M&H Know Everything, and the first season is about Greek mythology. I would love if you would give a shout out to the show.
Hazel?
Sorry, we can't do that. I'm sorry.
We'd have to ask then. Hazel, you have a podcast? That's great.
That's amazing.
I'm going to go and listen to that right now.
Don't miss it. Thanks for the lols, Hazel and Max, and Joe and Dave. Who are Joe and Dave? Maybe that's their
maybe
cats.
they're ghosts that live in the corner and haunt their minds while they send emails.
Dave.
No, they're probably their personal assistants.
Oh, yeah.
You know how that works, Rich. We get a lot of emails on behalf of personal assistants.
Well,
thanks for that, Hazel and Max and Joe and Dave. If you've got an idea for a sponsor who could sponsor the Listies Make You Moo Cow, you can send that to our LOLcast at thelisties.com email address. LOLcast at thelisties.com email address. /cat/LOLcast /big/panda /I've got a cat that gets a zoomies sometimes after it does a poo.egg.
Okay, thank you so much. And we love voice notes as well. Send us a voice note. It's great fun. All I can say, Hazel, is on your podcast, I bet you don't have to do corrections when you get stuff wrong in an episode.
There is no way we'll have to do corrections this episode because last episode of our lives, we did very well. I don't think we got a single thing wrong.
Oh, yeah? Well, then riddle me this, Matt. Why is this music playing right now? Yep.
Okay, here are this episode's corrections. Spiders. Yes, spiders do produce webs from their butts, but no, spiders do not also knit butt jumpers.
Oh, you would have said that.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Turtles do not have to vacuum inside their shells.
Oh, okay. Bats are not upside-down pigeons.
Glitter is not unicorn dandruff.
Oh, okay.
See, I did not know that.
Yeah, okay. Bees are not buzzing because they've had too much coffee. They're just really excited about flowers.
Sometimes too excited. Like, calm down, bees.
Yeah, put a lid on it, honey.
Yeah. Settle pedal.
Settle pedal.
All sandwiches will no longer be referred to as bread hugs.
Oh. The sun doesn't wear pajamas at night time. It wears a nightgown because it's classy.
Elegant. String theory is theoretical physics theory and has nothing to do with yo-yos.
Yeah. Okay. You cannot turn invisible just by standing really, really still, no matter how much poetry you're being forced to listen to. I mean, nothing.
What?
Just move on.
Forced?
We'll move on.
Forced?
We'll move
No
on.
one's ever forced. Okay. Octopuses do not wear watches despite the number of arms they have. Why? Because they don't have wrists.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? They got a lot of
Not
arms,
really.
but no wrists.
Hey, Matt, what's a arm's favourite board game? Wrist. It's like Risk.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
They'll probably do a
I
correction
feel like
about
we
that
need a
next week.
correction on that one.
Okay.
Despite their coats looking like little tuxedos, all penguin events are semi-formal. So, and that's all of the corrections this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So that's dinner jacket, but like you can wear whatever tie. Is that?
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You can wear a jacket, but you're allowed to take it off when you get inside.
It's about job interview level. Anyway, let's move on. There we go. The corrections.
Now, Rich.
Yes.
Richard's Poetry Corner. Is it happening?
Yeah. Is it happening?
Yeah.
Does the moon wear a nightgown?
Oh, yes, it does.
Yeah, I'm going to do my wrapping paper.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Go
Can
on,
I just
Matt.
ask you a quick question? That podcast that Hazel mentioned, what was it about? It was about Greek mythology?
Greek mythology.
Yeah, okay. Just wondering, that's all. So tell me more about your poem this week, just as I'm looking up this podcast to listen to.
It's a bit of a modern poem because it's kind of a rap. I don't know if you've seen... I don't know if you've...
No, everything...
Matt, do you mind?
Oh, sorry, Rich, sorry. I'm just very excited to hear your poem.
Okay, good. Matt, I don't know if you've heard about Hamilton, but there's this thing called rapping. I'm going to rap about wrapping paper. Oh, yeah. Even though they're spelled different, they sound the same.
Okay,
they are
cool.
homonyms.
All right, let's go.
This one goes out to my posse. Okay. Oh, paper dressed in stars and stripes, in glittered swirls or comic types. You lie in drawers or wait the call to hide the gift, disguise it all. A soldier flat, yet soon to fold. Around a scarf, a book, some gold. With sticky tapes and folded seams, you hold the weight of hopes and dreams. It's a wrapping paper rap. It's a wrapping paper rap. I'm going to put music on later. but it hasn't got it now.
I'm sorry, Rich. I didn't take in any of that. I was actually listening to the podcast. It's really good. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Listings Make You LOLcast. The Listies Make You LOLcast is entirely supported by voluntary contributions. Thank you to all those parents out there who've helped to support the podcast by going to www.buymeacoffee.com/thelisties. Thank you. This podcast was recorded on the lands of the Wiradjuri people, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, and
The Gadigal people of the Eora Nation.
thanks for listening, and you could really help out the podcast by leaving a review on Apple Podcasts and telling all your friends about the Listies Make You LOLcast. Let's get this massive. We need to get Nan back from Hawaii.
And Tourbot too, Rich. And Tourbot. I can't wait to see Tourbot live.
What does he even do?